Hi, kindergarten friends. Guess what? Ready? Do I look happy? I forgot my treasure chest stuff at school and I'm at home. So I can't open my treasure chest and show you what I would have in there this week. But I can tell you, so I thought I would do that instead rather than not do anything. In my treasure chest, do you remember what was in there last week? There were 2 pieces of paper. One of them had a photograph of a squirrel, and one of them had a cartoon or a pretend squirrel on it, a drawing of a squirrel. And we started to share that books in the library can be pretend and tell a story, or books can be real and give you information. So I actually had the same 2 pictures again to show you, but I was going to talk about with the pretend or drawing of a squirrel, what it was in that funny book we shared last week of those darn squirrels and Mr. Fookwire that made it pretend. So I can do a little bit of that right now. So, do squirrels really wear helmets? No. Remember when they were wearing helmets and deciding how they were going to get the bird seed? Do squirrels really make kites? No. Do they make their own beds? Well, they might make a bed, but it doesn't look like our bed. So those are clues in my story that it was just pretend. I really don't think the squirrels would go through all of their junk and make costumes, although it was a really nice thing to do to make Mr. Fookwire feel better. So that's evidence that that was a story, that really could not happen. And those are really fun to share and read. This week, I'm going to share with you, when you move on to the next slide, a book that's information about squirrels. It tells us facts about squirrels. And as I start reading it on the video, you will see that I give you some things that you will see in a lot of information books. So next time, maybe we can make a list, and especially if I remember to bring my things home or record it at school, of what made that book informational. So move on to the next slide. I have the pictures on the next slide so you could see those again. Maybe you could share with somebody when at Pretend Squirrel some of the other things that you saw. And then the next slide will have this story for you. And then at the end, I'm looking at my computer because at the end, I've included a video about squirrels. And I've included 2 how to draw squirrel videos that if you want, you can take a piece of paper out and draw some squirrels of your own. Bye for now. See you on the next slide.